Few races in comic history are as feared as the Viltrumites, a species of superpowered conquerors from Invincible. With their near-immortal lifespans, immeasurable strength, and brutal combat instincts, they've carved their place as the galaxy's most dominant force. But among them, some stand above the rest. Let's break down every powerful Viltrumite in Invincible from weakest to strongest, and what makes them so dangerous. General Thragg. While not as outright vicious as Thragg or Conquest, Thragg is a powerhouse in his own right. A high-ranking Viltrumite general, he plays a crucial role in the Empire's operations. His strength, loyalty, and leadership make him one of the most formidable Viltrumites, proving that not all of them are mindless conquerors. Though he isn't the strongest warrior, his tactical mind and ability to rally troops put him in a unique position of power. He survives battles that would kill weaker Viltrumites, showing endurance and resilience that make him a dangerous adversary when it counts. Lucan. A high-ranking Viltrumite and one of Thragg's most trusted enforcers, Lucan is a terrifying powerhouse. His battle against Omni Man and Alan the Alien showcased his raw strength, as he nearly overpowered both. Lucan's dedication to the Empire was absolute, making him one of the most feared warriors in Viltrumite history. Unlike some of his comrades, Lucan is relentless in battle, refusing to retreat even when the odds are against him. His aggressive fighting style and fearsome reputation makes him a nightmare for anyone who opposes the Viltrum Empire. Anissa. One of the few prominent female Viltrumites, Anissa is a complex warrior. Her power is undeniable, but her methods are disturbing. She views Earth's resistance as futile and takes drastic, horrifying measures to force Mark to submit to Viltrumite rule. Her strength is immense, allowing her to battle Mark and others on equal footing, proving she's among the deadliest of her kind. Unlike most of her fellow Viltrumites, Anissa is more than just a soldier. She is a strategist who understands the weaknesses of her enemies and exploits them mercilessly. Even when she fights Mark, she does so with calculated brutality, proving that sheer strength isn't her only weapon. Conquest. If there's one Viltrumite whose sheer brutality stands out, it's Conquest. Older, battle-hardened, and utterly ruthless, he thrives on carnage. Unlike others, he relishes combat, treating every fight as an opportunity to break his opponents mentally and physically. His most infamous clash came when he nearly killed Adam Eve and left Nolan Grayson battered beyond recognition. Even in death, Conquest left his mark. His battle with Mark was so brutal that it forced Mark to tap into an aggression he had never unleashed before. Conquest's experience sets him apart from most other Viltrumites. He has fought in more wars, killed more enemies, and survived wounds that would have ended lesser beings. His brutality and combat expertise make him one of the most terrifying warriors the Empire has ever produced. Omni Man. No Viltrumite introduction is complete without Nolan Grayson, better known as Omni Man. Once an Earth hero, he was later revealed as an advance agent for the Viltrum Empire, assigned to conquer the planet. He possesses near-limitless strength, flight, and combat expertise, honed over centuries of conquest. His most infamous moment? The brutal decimation of the Guardians of the Globe. While his power is immense, his inner conflict over his love for Earth and his son, Mark, makes him unique among Viltrumites. Though he initially fled Earth, he later returned, choosing to betray his own people in a fateful showdown against Thragg. Unlike other Viltrumites, Omni Man's depth of character makes him a formidable warrior. He doesn't just fight for survival, he fights for something greater, and that conviction fuels his battles. Invincible. Nolan Grayson. Nolan Grayson is only half Viltrumite, but his potential rivals the strongest of his kind. As he matures, he proves capable of matching and even surpassing full-blooded Viltrumites in battle. His endurance is remarkable. He's survived some of the most brutal beatdowns, from Omni Man to Thragg. Over time, his raw strength and tactical prowess make him the linchpin in the war against the Viltrum Empire. Despite his moral compass, Mark has shown his capacity for sheer ruthlessness when necessary, proving he's more than just a hero. He's a survivor. His rapid growth and adaptability make him one of the greatest threats the Viltrumites have ever faced. While he starts off as an inexperienced fighter, his battles force him to evolve, pushing his strength to near unfathomable levels. By the time he faces Thragg, Mark is no longer just a contender. He is a true warrior, one of the deadliest in the universe. Thragg. The undisputed strongest Viltrumite, Grand Regent Thragg, is in a class of his own. As the leader of the Viltrum Empire, he was bred for war, trained to be the ultimate warrior from birth. Unlike Omni Man or Mark, Thragg has no moral dilemmas. His purpose is singular: preserve Viltrumite dominance at all costs. His strength dwarfs that of any other character in Invincible, and his combat skill is unmatched. Even against multiple Viltrumites, he remains virtually untouchable. His greatest battle? the final grueling fight against Mark, where he fought to the death on the surface of the sun, an encounter that cemented his legacy as the ultimate Viltrumite warrior. Thragg isn't just strong, he is a symbol of everything the Viltrum Empire stands for: brutality, power, and absolute dominance. His presence alone is enough to send shockwaves through the galaxy, and his death marks a turning point in the history of the Viltrumites.